What is up, you beautiful people out there on the internet? It is I, Michael Shockman, back with the next episode, the most recent episode of Shockman Reviews. I'm here with the Institute. In today's episode, we are going to be trying an interesting thing. We are going to be trying One Tree's BOYSEN the Berry Hard Cider. There's a little thing on here. BOYSEN. So this dude named Rudolph created the boysenberry. No, not that Rudolph. Reindeer can't invent fruit. Duh. Fortunately, Rudolph Boysen did, and fortunately, Rudolph Boysen did, and so the berry was named after him, which also explains why there isn't a Girlsenberry. It doesn't really explain why this cider is so rad, though. You will have to find that one out for yourself. I have had this. I had this earlier today with Mr. Benson, and it is quite tasty. I'm gonna go ahead and got my little glass here. I'm gonna go ahead and pop open it up. A little bit of ASMR. Here we go. Here we go. Much better. Got a little thing here. Nice kind of juicy juice, old school juicy juice kind of color to it. As you'll see here. Got that right there. Very reddish, kind of a little bit of carbonation, not too bad. Nice little foam on top. Very quickly dissipating and everything like that. Let's go ahead and give it a nose, shall we? Let's give it a nose. It smells tart and dry. It smells very fruity, very dry, but it's not, and that's the weird thing. So let's go ahead and mouth it. Oh yeah. So really quick before I give you the tasting notes, this is clocking in at, let's see here. What are you clocking in at? You are clocking in, not bad, at 5.2% alcohol by volume. I was thinking it was a lot more than it was, but it's not. At 5.2% alcohol by volume, it does not taste like alcohol at all. It tastes like fruit punch. It tastes like juicy juice, which now it makes me wonder, is juicy juice mostly boysenberry flavored? I don't know. It just tastes exactly like the old school, like juicy juice you used to get in the can, and you'd have to pop the top with one of those old can openers, and then you're supposed to pour it in to a pitcher and dilute it down with water. But good lord, I didn't know a lot of people who did that. They just drank it straight out of the can, and that would explain why they have diabetes now. But in all seriousness, guys, it tastes just like juicy juice. It's got a very berry, very fruity, very sweet front of the tongue palate, and then it kind of melds into the middle of your palate with a huge amount of with a good amount of carbonation, very crisp kind of flavor, and then just finishes with honey and fruit and just deliciousness. This is an amazing dessert cider. Like, seriously, this is something you'd want to have. Like, this is, to quote Mr. Benson earlier today, this is crushable. Like, seriously, this is extremely crushable. So, yeah, time for one more for the liquid to hit the lips. Here in the Institute, we don't drink alone, so go ahead and grab yourself a cider or a beer or what have you, and join me. Here we go. Cheers. Oh man, that is so good. Holy crap. Like I said before, it is from One Tree Hard Cider Company. And in case you didn't see the lettering, it's basically a play on Boys in the Hood, trying to be boys in the hood while also being boysenberry hard cider, which I just think is kind of cool. What would I rate this out of 5? 5 stars? I'd probably say that. I don't really do a lot of hard ciders these days. I mostly do beer. But for what this is and for how crushable it is, I would easily have to give this a 4 point. We'll go conservative. 4.692 out of 5. 5.692 stars out of 5. I would say this is something I could drink a lot of back to back to back, and I wouldn't, until I stood up, I would not know. I probably would not realize how many I had had until I tried to walk and then I fell over. This is dangerous. But yeah, guys, thank you all so much for joining me. Hope you enjoyed. Please be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell icon so you never miss an episode. Also, check out the links down in the description to support my work on Patreon. Thank you so much. I'm Michael Schockman, folks. I've been your host and commentator. And until the next episode of the Institute Reviews, bye-bye for now. Thank you so much for joining me on this adventure, folks. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Also, be sure to ring the bell icon so you never miss an episode. Lastly, if you liked my work and you want to help support my channels, you can now do so on Patreon, where for as little as $4 a month, you get access to a load of cool content and much more. Thanks so much, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Michael Schockman, and until next time, remember, keep it real, keep it safe, keep it healthy, and we will see you guys again soon in the next one. Peace off, everybody.